I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
And a very good evening to everyone. How is everybody doing in New York Yankee and Metland and Major League Baseball? How is everybody? Hopefully you had a great day. You're getting ready for a really, really good weekend. And I want to get, first of all, please like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Get your coffee, get your bagels, get whatever you want. Get ready for a great, great weekend of Yankee baseball. I want to get right into the lineups, everyone. So for the New York Yankees, Trent Grisham is going to lead off and play center. Ben Rice will be at first base and bat second. Aaron Judge will be the right field and bat third. Cody Bellinger will bat fourth and play left field. Chaz Chisholm Jr. will bat fifth and play second base. Ryan McMahon, the vacuum cleaner, will be batting sixth and play third base. Spencer Jones will be batting seventh, the DH. Anthony Volpe, trying to re-grab that shortstop again, will be batting eighth and play shortstop. And Austin Wells, who has to desperately get out of this slump. And pitching for the New York Yankees, of course, is the Cam Man. 5-1, 53.1 innings, 135 ERA. His whip is 0.81. His strikeouts are 59, and his base on balls is 9. So that's what's going on in Yankee land. In Met land, you have the right fielder Carl Bench will lead off and bat first. Bo Bichette will be the shortstop and bat second. Juan Soto will bat third and play left field. Vientos will be the first baseman, and he'll bat cleanup. Melendez will be the DH, and he'll bat fifth. Brett Beatty will be at third base, and he'll bat sixth. Marcus Semien will bat seventh and play second base. And the rookie, so far with a nice sensation, Ewing, will be in center field and bat ninth. Ex-Yankee man, Clay Holmes, will be pitching for the Mets, the starting pitcher. He has a great ERA of 1.88. His record is 4-3. He has 48 and a third innings, 37 strikeouts, and 16 walks, as opposed to the Cam Man, who has 9 walks. So again, everyone, you are getting started. The Mets have taken the field, and we are going to get started with this ball game. And I want to welcome Gianna. How you doing? Cruise Control. Natalie Baylor. How you doing? I'm at the game. I know, Damien, I sent you I did send you a good luck over there and have fun. Yankees go. A huge game. Let's win this. Let's start out swinging these bats early and dominate. All right. I want to say hello to Bob, Kevin, Ava. How you doing? Richmond Valley Pharmacy. Thank you so much for being here. We really, really appreciate it. I want to give a big hello to our friend Christina. Christina is a little bit under the weather, and I just wanted to give a big shout out and tell her we're thinking of her, and just keep getting better. We really hope very soon. Also want to say hello to everybody out in between Staten Island and and everywhere that's been all doing a lot of things with us lately. Subscribing, pressing that like button, and giving suggestions to the program. So, with that all in mind, everyone, let's get going, as Trent Grisham will step up to the plate, and we are going to get started here, everyone. Grisham, his average isn't that fantastic, but he has a lot of RBIs. He's batting 175, 6 homers, 26 RBIs, and his OPS is 675. So we're getting ready for the first pitch, and Clay Holmes is getting ready. We are getting ready. I hope you are ready. And the first pitch is going to be at 7:16 p.m. Eastern, and the first pitch is in there for a call, strike one, nothing and one on Trent Grissom. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set by Holmes. The pitch is way outside. 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Trent. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and it's in there for a call, strike 2. Honestly, I would do the ABS. I don't think that was a strike, but they're calling that a strike, and they're not going for it. So let's see what happens here. That was, to me, way outside. I would have definitely did the ABS. That would have been a ball. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set and the pitch is right down Broadway. Strike 3. He gone. He gone. He gone. And now he wants the ABS, and this one was a strike. The other one was not a strike, guys. So I don't know what he's doing. I think he's a little mixed up here. There's no way they're going to overturn that. That's a strike. I knew it. The other one was the one that should have been the reversed. Why he didn't call it and why, I don't understand. Anyway, so there's a man out, and here in the top of the first, and that's going to bring up Ben Rice. No surprise. Yeah, we know. I'm so used to ground ball to second or a strikeout. Here comes the first pitch, and it's popped foul and out of play. Nothing in one. And Apple, they do this hit probability. It's ridiculous and it's annoying. And I'm not even gonna go through that. 303 for Rice. Here's the pitch. A little bit low, 1-1. You know, Clay Holmes. He has been spot on for the Mets, even though the record's only 4-3. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, and it's outside for a ball, 2-1. The whole key is that we got to get the Yankees have to get into the Mets bullpen. That's the key here, folks. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, the set, and it's down low, 3-1 on Ben Rice. 3 balls and a strike. And showing Boone a lot. Here comes the 3-1 pitch, and it's popped foul and out of play. And we'll do it again at 3-2. That is 9 pitches already for Holmes. Here in the top of the first inning. I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. Let's hope it's a happy weekend for the New York Yankees and the fans. Here comes the 3-2 pitch to Ben Rice. Again, another foul behind home plate on a fastball, and it is 3-2 still. And the first 3 hitters, of course, is Grissom, Rice, and Judge. Then we have Bellinger, Chisholm, and McMahon, Spencer Jones, Anthony Volpe, and Austin Wells. Audrey, thanks for coming on. Here comes the pitch. And it's grounded foul again. And we'll do it again. Nice at bat. If nothing else, it's nice at bat for Ben Rice. Yeah, the news on Max Fried isn't too bad. He'll probably be out at least another 21 days. So the rumors is that they're going to bring up Elmer Fudd, as I like to call him. There's a swing and a miss. He gone. 2 men out here in the top of the first inning. And that's going to bring up the golden boy, Aaron Judge. Yeah, I'm telling you, Holmes has really taken to being a starting pitcher. And of course, with the Yankees, he was a closer, actually. Here comes the first pitch to Aaron Judge. And it's in there for a call, strike 1. 0-1. Judge steps in, waiting for the pitch. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, and it's foul behind home plate, and it hits the catcher, and looks like he's okay. He's smiling a little bit with Aaron Judge. This could be interference, and it is interference. Aaron Judge gets awarded first base, people. The catcher Terrence interfered with his swing, so he automatically, yeah, there it is. The glove came off. No wonder why, and it was judged that was like, "Are you okay?" But he knew he was going to first base also, and that's going to bring in Clay Bellinger with a man on first and two men out. Bellinger 273, 5 homers, and 29 RBIs. And here comes the pitch, the set, and the pitch is down low for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes to Bellinger. Slugging leader against the Mets all time. He's number 1 right now with a minimum of 175. He's batting .665. Swing and a miss. And actually a little foul tip. So it is 1-1 on Bellinger. Of course, you know, the Yankees have not. Hi, John. How you doing? Welcome back. How you doing? Yeah, let's go Yankees tonight, baby. Here comes the pitch to Belly, the Belly Bomber, as I like to call him. Here comes the pitch, the set, and the pitch is popped up, way up in the air, and who's going to get it? Bruchette is right under it, makes the catch, and that's going to end the top of the first. Virtually easy, aside from catcher's interference. So, at the end of a half of an inning, it's the Yankees nothing and the New York Mets coming up. So that was kind of quiet, everyone. I want to welcome back John. How you doing, John? Corky, Cruz, the whole gang is here. How you doing? How is everybody doing, man? I do know that Damien is in the crowd today, so I hope you have a great time, Damon. You should have a really good time. So I mean, why wouldn't you? It's a Subway Series. It's Yankees Mets. You can't go wrong, baby. You cannot go wrong. Remember, everyone, tomorrow we're gonna have something unique. Tomorrow on both my channels, we're going to have both the same game on at the same time. I'm going to be doing the Yankee side of it, and Jason, Chef Nick, and Evan, our play-by-play guys for the Yankees also, will be doing the Mets side on World Sports Mania Entertainment. So that's going to be happening. So Yankee fans, you stick with me. You go give some love over there, press the like button, then you go there, and you could come back here and give me some love, and you could go and spend with them. So it's a unique perspective that you're going to get Yankee fans, Met fans, and MLB fans, any fans, and you get to enjoy a play-by-play. Sunday is going to be the same thing. I'm going to be doing the play-by-play, and Jason is going to be doing he's going to be doing all of the Met play-by-play on our world channel. So it's kind of unique. We have 2 channels, so we're going to definitely take advantage of it, everyone. And again, thank you for being here. Please press that like button, subscribe. Don't forget, everyone, my YouTube live now is going on every morning at 7:30. No more 7. You guys kept asking and asking. It's very successful. We have 300 to 400 people every day on it, and you just want me to start a little bit later, and I am. And then of course the 5 p.m. But it's only Monday through Friday, everyone. We all do need a break. All right, here we go with the Cam Man in the bottom of the first inning, and Binge is up, and the first pitch is a 97-mile-an-hour fastball, high for a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. Cam is 5-1, a modest ERA of 1.35. Had a no-hitter going last week, and the Yankees had blown the game. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's right down Broadway, and it's a called strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. What a weekend, everyone. You have the Subway Series. You have so much going on. You don't know where to turn. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. It's grounded foul behind home plate, and we'll do the 1-2. And how do you do? Let's read. Let's hope that the bats get a rally going. Let's see what the Mets can do now. Okay. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Cam. The set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. He gone. He gone. Two men out here in the, two men out here in the first inning. So that is cool. Schlittler with that fastball, 98 miles an hour. I'm sorry, it's one out. I'm ahead of myself here. The Braves is on. I hope the Braves beat the Red Sox instead of Sox. Okay, and Brissett leads off at the next batter, and it's a ball down low. 1 ball and no strikes. He's batting .218, 2 homers, 18 RBIs. He's off to a very slow start. Mets paid him a lot of money, and he's also a Yankee killer. Here comes the pitch, and it's popped up in the center field and deep. Going back is Grissom to the wall, makes the catch. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Nice play. Grissom had to go a long way, but you know Grissom, he glides to it and he gets to it. And here comes old friend Juan Soto. Yankee fans are booing, Met fans are going yay. So let's see who wins this battle. He left the Yankees and he signed almost $1 billion contract. For most of you that know. So here we go. Here's the first pitch by Cam. The set and the first pitch from Cam, way up high, ball 199 mile an hour fastball. And Juan Soto is laughing. He's batting .269, 5 homers, 13 RBIs. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. Way up high, 2-0. He may not want anything to do with Soto for now. Juan Soto hits at bats first 10, 11 for 34. The last 10, 6 for 39. So he's a little bit in a slump right now. But I don't think the Cam man wants anything to do with him. Here comes the 2-0, just inside, 3 balls and no strikes. 3-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. And Cam is pitching. He's been brilliant for the Yankees, absolutely brilliant all year long. He is an ace. He's going on his basically his 10th pitch. Let's see. Here comes the 3-0 pitch, right down Broadway. The automatic strike. That's in there for a call. Strike 3-1. Hi, Jacob Pedruzzi. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. And here comes the 3-1 pitch. The set, and it's popped foul behind home plate, and we'll do it. And we'll now do 3-2. And what you gonna do? What are we going to do? We want a strikeout. That's what we want. We want a strikeout. So let's get that strikeout. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. He gone. He gone. He gone. So at the end of 1, it's the Yankees nothing and the Mets nothing. We'll be back in just a flash, everyone, so stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Tony Ferrara. I am a sports and pop culture expert and the founder of Ferrara Media, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hey, I'm Angelo Venuto, and I'm here with New York Mania Entertainment.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy and Fumble the Dog, Game Day in the USA, and also the author of
Hey guys, it is Deb Whitkus from the Blonde Blitz, host and reporter, and you are watching New York Mania Entertainment.
Hey everybody, it's Jason from NY Yankee Mania. Please like, share, subscribe. Only great things to come, and everybody please join the fun because you're not going to want to miss out on this ride.
Hey, everybody, this is Noah Eagle from NBC Sports, and you're all smart. You're top tier sports fans because you're watching NY Yankee Media, the best to get the rest.
Okay, everybody, as we go to the top of the second here on NY Yankee Mania. So how is everybody doing? Sean Browning has joined the crowd. Have no fear, NY Yankee Mania is here. You're right about that. As Yankee takes my credential, he goes, instead of grab some bench, he goes grab some pine. That's pretty good. Let's see, the Braves are on, and hopefully they'll beat the Red Sox. Hey Joey, how's it going, everyone? And in our email, Bob, how you doing, Bob? John Ferrazzo, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you? Yeah, let's hope the Yankees go yard a lot tonight. That would be great. And remember, everyone, they are on Apple TV. If you're going crazy finding it out, if you don't have Apple, just come to us, and we'll give you the best play-by-play we possibly can. And we're ready to start the top of the second inning. Chaz Chisholm Jr. is up at the plate, and here we go. Man, he looks like an old-time Yankee player. You've got to see his pants. Holy cow. Maybe he's trying to change the luck. I think he's looking a little like Babe Ruth. Here comes maybe he can hit like him. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, and it swung on and missed. 0-2. Nothing in 2. On Chaz. Chaz is off to a very slow start. He's batting .203. Here comes the pitch, and it's grounded foul outside of first. And it's 0-2. And how do you do? Chaz is wearing Grissom's pants to break his slump, and he did it last season as well. Oh, good observation there, Yankee Go-Go. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And you might be right, it's a ground ball deep to the heart of short to throw to first. He throws it away. And Chaz stays at first. And before anything, he just started taking off his gear. So that's going to probably be an error. It was a nice play, actually, up the middle by Burchett. But it kind of hit the mound, went straight up in the air, and Burchett went to throw it. Unbelievable. So there's a runner on first and nobody out. Hey, Travis, yes, we do see you. Travis, you're in the ball game. So we got runner on first here and nobody out. And that is going to bring up, here comes the pitch to Ryan McMahon, and it's in there for a call, strike one, 0-1. Oh and 1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to check it to Chaz at first. Down low for a ball, 1-1. This is where the Yankees have to take a little advantage, maybe a little hit and run, a little something to perk this offense up and let Cam pitch his game. And the 1-1 pitch to Ryan McMahon. Here's the pitch way down low. Did he swing though? No, he did not. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike on Ryan McMahon. Two and 1. And here comes the 2-1 pitch. The set. And the pitch. Swung on and fouled it right at home plate. So it's 2-2, and like I always say, how do you do? 2-2, and how do you do? Clay Holmes now at 25 pitches here in the second inning with nobody out and a runner on first. Let's see if the Yankees are going to play a little hit and run. I doubt it with McMahon's swing and miss capabilities. I wouldn't do it. I would not put it on. Here comes, and it's down low for a ball, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. I mean, these probabilities on Apple TV is really ridiculous. I mean, it's so dumb. I don't know where they get this from. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. The set, throws to first, and Chaz sneaks back into first. So let's see. I don't think the Yankees are going to have a play on because McMahon is sustainable to strike out, so I would not do it. Here comes, no, steps off. You know, it really stinks that the Yankees can't play hit and run because of these potential strikeout victims, especially McMahon. Here comes a fake go, and the pitch swung on and missed. He gone. He gone. He gone. One man out here in the top of the second, first, and that's why you don't hit and run with Ryan McMahon. So now we have one out, and I believe Spencer Jones coming up. And checking in the dugout here, and Spencer Jones is up. I love his stance, and here's the first pitch, and it's, whoa, a little bit low. No ABS call, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. He's off to a slow start. He's only batting, he has 1 hit and 12 at-bats and an RBI, and that was last Saturday. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and hit off his kneecap, his knee. So it's 1-1. Clay Holmes, draft pick around 2011, the ninth round, traded to the Yankees. December 2024, he signed a $38 million deal with the Mets. So Clay Holmes is on the mound. Hey Kaz, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming on board. Really appreciate a lot of people from YouTube Live. Thank you. And here comes the pitch to Spencer Jones, and it's grounded to first. He was thinking of going to second, but he goes to Holmes, and Chaz is safely at second. So there's a man on second now with 2 outs, and Anthony Volpe coming up. Vientos had a chance to get him, but he thought otherwise, and he turned around and he flipped to Holmes, but he had him at second base. So this is going to be a time that they need Anthony Volpe to shine a little bit. So Volpe just coming off of the injury, of course, all of the surgery and all. So let's see how he does against. Now last year he batted .212, 19 homers, 72 ribbies, OPS 663. So runner on second. Here's the first pitch, and it's popped foul and out of play, and it's 0-1 on Anthony Volpe. With Austin Wells on deck, his chicken palm partner. And they're showing Jose C. There also, which he has missed right now, no question about it. And the pitch is grounded at third, foul. Outside at third, and we are at 0-2. And what are you going to do? Holmes at 30, going to be throwing his 33rd pitch here in the top of the second inning. And we are still at 0-0. And again, everyone, welcome to the Subway Series. And thanks for being here, everyone. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. It's outside. I mean, the 0-2 pitch is outside. 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Anthony V. Anthony V is trying to make the decision of when Jose coming up harder. But right now he's not exactly killing the ball. Here's the pitch. Is pop foul and out of play, and we'll do it again. And it is 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. This is the time of year that all the cities play each other, like Chicago, New York, and LA, and all of that. So it's pretty cool. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Chaz is doing his best to jump around at second. And it is low for a ball, 2-2, and how do you do? Now, these are the types of at-bats that Anthony Volpe usually fails at. He doesn't drive the ball, and he's trying for a home run, which I think is crazy. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, The set and the pitch. Oh my God, he couldn't swing and a miss. He gone. He gone. He gone. He is lost. He is absolutely lost. So at the end of 2, with Vientos leading off next inning for the Mets, 1.5. It's the Yankees nothing and the Mets coming up. I don't know, guys. This is like automatic outs. It's ridiculous, and it doesn't get any better with Austin Wells and all of that. It's really unbelievable. It really is. They have to find a happy medium here. The pitching is very good. We all know that, but they're gonna have to do some hitting, people. And where we go, we have to find it. We need Giancarlo Stanton back. The Yankees need Aaron Judge to go on a little tear. But why pitch to him if Bellinger, let's say, is on a cold streak? Why pitch to him? By the way, salute to everybody with Lavazza Coffee. This one's for you. And I tell you, in these breaks, you should definitely go get your coffee. Go get a little donut or whatever you like, a piece of apple pie, a little ice cream, and you're all set. So this one's for you. You can't go wrong with Lavazza Coffee. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Let's do a fast scoreboard, guys. What do you say? Let's go. Here we go. Wow, Pirates all over the Phillies, 6-0, top of the 4th. The Blue Jays lead the Tigers 2-0, top 3. The Orioles and Nationals, no score, bottom 4. And Tampa already's at it. They're leading the Marlins 4-1, top of the 3rd. They are unbelievable. The Reds over the Guardians, 2-0, bottom 2. The Brewers and Twins, the Brewers lead 1-0 at the end of 2. We all know bottom 2, Yankees and Mets, nothing. The Braves lead the Red Sox 1-0, top 2. The Cubs and the White Sox, no score, top of the 1st. And later on, you have the Rangers, Astros, Royals, Cardinals, Diamondbacks, Rockies, Dodgers, Angels, Giants, Athletics, and the Padres and the Marlins. So let's get back to the bottom half of the 2nd inning with the Mets hitting, and that's going to bring up Vientos, and here comes the first pitch, and it is popped up. Will it stay in play? Let's see. Ben Rice going for it. Wells going for it. Oh, it pops right out of his glove. He had it and into the glove in the Met dugout. It popped in his glove and popped out. I don't think they'll give them an error because obviously that was a tough play. Hi, Jake. Joe, I'm getting sick of seeing the same swing and miss over and over again. Yeah, we all are. Chef Nick, what's up, Yankee Maniacs? What's up, my chefs? Good to see you all always. Well, thank you, Chef. Thank you for being here. And Vientos steps up, and here comes the 0-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch. And it's a fly ball to center field. Grissom going back, makes the catch, and he hugs the wall, and there's one man out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Yeah, that was nicely hit, man. He got all of that. He went straight into center field. Grissom was on his horse, and he made the catch. So there's one man out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. 15 pitches for the Cam man. And that's going to bring up Melendez. Here comes the first. The set, and the 99-mile-an-hour fastball is a little bit outside. 1-0. Melendez batting .250, 2 homers. A very nice signing in the offseason. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from the Cam man. Right down Broadway, 98-mile-an-hour, 4-seam fastball. That's in there for a call strike. And it is 1-1. Cam man with the ranks. He's 2nd in ERA, 2nd in no home runs. Opposing batter 2nd. He's like 2nd across the board. Swing and a miss. 98-mile-an-hour fastball. And that is 1-2. He's overpowering him. I would almost guarantee this is going to be a strikeout. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set. Cam looks, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. He gone. He gone. He gone. 2 men out here. I told you. You could definitely see he was overmatched. Way overmatched. Cam was drafted by the Yankees in 2022, and he pitched a great game in the wild card, as we all know, against his team that he grew up liking, the Red Sox, and now he's a Yankee. All right, here comes the pitch to Brett Beatty, the first pitch, up high for a 98-mile-an-hour fastball, 1-0, 1 ball and no strikes. One ball and no strikes here in the bottom of the second. There's no score. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. The 1-0 pitch, and that is in there for a call. Strike, 1-1. 1 ball, and Brett calls time. Brett has been a little hot lately. He's got his average up to 220. And we have a 1-1 count here in the bottom of the second inning. And here comes the 1-1 pitch. Cam sets, delivers, swung on and missed. 1-2. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, that's what we need. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. The 1-2 pitch is way up high, 2-2, and how do you do? 2-2, and Cam is on his 22nd pitch, right here, in the bottom 2. Here comes the 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Cam, and it is foul behind home plate. We'll do it again, 2-2, and of course, what are you gonna do? Nice full house at Citi Field to see the Yankees and the Mets. Cam is on the mound. He's going on his 25th pitch. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch is pop foul again. And we'll do it again, 2-2. Here in the bottom of the second. Everything is 2-2. And Beatty sets in the batter's box, and Cam sets and pitches way up high, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The average the first 18 games, he was 190. Now the last 22, he's 250. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, the set and the pitch. Swung on and hit foul. That would have been ball 4. And so we're going to go to the 27th pitch on a 3-2 pitch count. Here comes the 3-2 pitch from Cam. It's a good at bat from Beatty. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, and it swung on and lined, looped to right field, right in front of Aaron Judge, and that's going to be a base hit. So Beatty continues his hot hitting, so he's on first base with 2 men out, and that's going to bring up Marcus Semien. Now he's not hitting all that well, but Yankee fans know too well he's hit some big homers against the Yankees, so they have to be very careful with Marcus Semien. Very careful. I don't care how old he is. I don't care if he's in a slump or nothing. He always manages to hurt the Yankees. Here comes the first pitch. Pop foul and out of play, 0-1. No balls and a strike to Marcus. Thursday versus the Tigers, he hit his first home run in Citi Field with the Mets. And he has the 0-1 pitch coming from Cam, who's averaging 97, 98 miles an hour. And this one's another pop foul. We'll stay in play. Judge running. So is Jazz. No, it hits. It goes right into the stands, and it's 0-2. Judge made a nice effort, but it hit the part of the netting that divides the people, to make sure that they're okay in the stands on line drives. So Beatty comes all the way back to first base, and we'll do it again. Yep, so it's 0-2. And seems like Cam having a little trouble putting the people away today. They're on his fastball. Luckily, they're not hitting it. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and that's grounded to third, foul. Third base coach picks it up, and he throws it in the stands. Come on, Cam. We could use a strikeout here. What do you think? Let's get a strikeout here. And here comes the 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The 28th pitch coming from the Cam man. And here comes the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And he gone. He gone. He gone. And at the end of 2, the Yankees nothing, the Mets nothing. We'll be back in 2 flashes of a minute. All right, another quick update for everybody. Let's see what we got. All right, we have bottom third. The Rays lead the Marlins 4-1. The Nationals 1-0 over the Orioles. The Blue Jays 2-0 over the Tigers. The Brewers 1-0 over the Twins. Bottom third. The Reds and Guardians 2-0 Reds. End of 2. So those are your scores right now, everyone. We'll have a scoreboard update in just a little bit. So hang in there and thank you. Don't forget, everybody. Oh, the Phillies are trailing the Pirates 6-1 in the bottom of the 4th. Of course, this game 0-0 as we're gonna start the top of the 3rd. And we're going to start with Trent Grissom when play resumes. Actually, Austin Wells. My apologies. Remember, tomorrow's going to be unique, everyone. We're going to have on Yankee Mania. I'm going to be doing the call, and also on World Sports Mania Entertainment, you do have Chef Nick, Jason, and Aaron, listen to me, Evan, will be doing the play-by-play calls for the Yankees Mets. So you have a Met perspective with the Yankee announcer too, and you'll have the Yankees me right here on NY Mania. Austin Wells is ready to step in, and here comes the first pitch. And in true fashion, he pops it up foul, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Outside, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Austin Wells. And I am so sick of saying, doesn't he need a big hit? I mean, come on. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And it's in there for a call strike. 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Holmes is going on his 40th pitch here in the top of the 3rd. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, actually 1-2 pitch. And now it's 2-2. I was ahead of myself. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Wells. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch is down low, 3-2. It's not a bad at bat by Wells, but that still doesn't get him to get on base. You know, I did a short today on YouTube. Is it time plug? Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to center field and deep, but he binges right there and makes the. The rookie guy is out there and he makes the catch. Ewing, and there's one out. And they're showing a great profile on the passing of John Sterling, and that was very, very sad. And he's known for home run calls, burn baby burn, Il Capitan, all rise, here comes the judge. And the first pitch to the Trent man is out 1-0. 1 ball and no strike to Trent Grissom as we play the top of the third. And here comes the pitch, and it's outside, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes on Grissom. Holmes is going on his 45th pitch here in the third inning. And here comes the 2-0 pitch. The 2-0 pitch is way outside, gets past the catcher and everybody, 3-0. So now you probably get the automatic strike. Here's the automatic strike coming up. I don't even have to announce it. You know it's going to be a strike. And of course it's right down Broadway. And 3-1. And here comes the 3-1 pitch. The set. And the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air deep to left field, but Soto's right there, makes the catch. 2 men out. So from possibly being on base, it's 2 outs. Very, very smooth, free, and clear. The weather report at Flushing is temperature 63. The winds are 9 miles per hour. Participation is 0. What a beautiful skyline they're showing of New York City. And the first pitch to Uncle Ben is in there for a call. Strike 1, 0-1. Ben Rice is 0 for 1. And so far the Yankees have mustered nothing. Here's the 0-1 pitch, is way outside, 1-1. One ball and 1 strike to Uncle Ben. His OPS is still 1,072. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, and it's down low for a ball, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. And here comes the 2-1 pitch. And wow. He wants an ABS on that, but I think it hit the corner. I think he's going to lose this ABS. We'll see. Here comes the pitch, and it is a strike, so it's going to the call stands at 2-2. Ben Rice, well, he tried. So it's 2-2, and how do you do? And Holmes now ready to pitch. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Outside, 3-2. Come on, Uncle Ben, get on here for Aaron Judge. Ben Rice looked at himself to say, oh, why did I do that? I just lost a challenge. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, and it's lined down the right field for a base hit. So he made up for losing the challenge, and he's on first base with 1 out. That was a nice, solid line drive to right field. And that's going to bring up the golden boy, the Il Capitan, as the late John Sterling would say. And Aaron Judge is getting a great hand by the Yankee fans. And they are on it. Holmes going on 54 pitches now. Here comes the first pitch to Aaron Judge. and it's lined to right field, and that's going to be a base hit in front of Inge. Ben Rice almost overturned and almost got thrown out at second. So it's first and second, 2 outs for Cody Bellinger. So the first threat by the New York Yankees, there is 2 outs. They're showing a Yankee fan and a Met fan together shaking hands, so that's pretty good. Judge went well with the pitch to right field, and Rice was thinking about going to third, but he went and he went back, and he almost overturned. So Bellinger is due for a big hit here. That would be nice. The first pitch is in there for a call, strike 1. 0-1. That seemed a little bit outside, but I guess the Yankees didn't want to take that chance. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Belly. And time is called. And here comes the 0-1 pitch to the Belly Bomber. All right, here's the pitch. It's outside. 1-1 to Belly Bomber. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is going to be the 57th pitch coming from Holmes. Yankees have to take advantage of this some way or the other. There's a ground ball foul by the Met dugout, and we'll do it at 1-2. And how do you do? Single season RBIs versus the Mets. Bellinger at 25. In 25, he had 10 RBIs. Well, we could definitely use a few of them right now. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Belly Burger. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Swung on and hit off the knee. And we'll do it again at 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes as the sun is setting in New York City. Come on, I feel something good here, people. Come on. I just feel it. He's got to get a hit here. They have to break through. Come on, Belly. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Here it comes. And it's lined to right field, and it's a base hit. It's going to go to the corner. Rice is turning to score. He's going to come in, and Judge goes to third, and Belly goes to second, and it's second and third. 2 men out, and the Yankees take a 1-0 lead. I told you he was going to get a hit. And it's 1-0 Yankees. Belly does hit the Mets. A little bit more down the line, that would have scored Judge. So we have Chas Chisholm Jr. coming up here. And breaking the action here as the pitching coach is now in. Don't forget, Holmes is going on 60th pitch. Yankee Go says, "Go Belly, that was huge for a dugout. Let's spread the good vibes." Yep. Corky goes, he's clapping, and Chef Nick says, "I love it, I love it, I love it." All right, we are back. We're back now. 21 balls, 38 strikes for Clay Holmes on a total of 59 pitches. So the Yankees are now leading 1-0 here in the top of the third. Chas Chisholm, boy, would he be good for a nice single here. You don't have to go for the big home run. Just get a hit. Here comes the first pitch, and here we go, and it's down low for a ball. Come on. All right, I'm gonna call a nice single here. We're gonna have a 3-0 lead. I just get that feeling. You know me. I told you I have that twinge over here. You know what that means. Here's the 1-0 pitch. The set. And the pitch. Ground ball through the hole for first. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Chaz going for second, and he's in there with a double. And the Yankees now take a 3-0 lead here in the top of the second inning. I called it, folks. I called it. I called it. So the Yankees now lead 3-0 here in the top of the third inning. That was a nice shot. He was right on it. That was almost a great play by Vientos at first. It basically went off of his glove, and Chas wasn't going to be denied. He was going to second. So now Ryan McMahon. Oh, there goes Chas for third, and he steals third base. Wow, with not even a throw. So he's on third with 2 men out and a strike one call on McMahon. Come on, McMahon. And the pitch is grounded first, foul, and it's 0-2. McMahon batting 195, 3 homers, 13 RBIs. He does have a few hits. Yeah, I know, Chef Nick. I know he's at the game. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch to McMahon, and it swung on and missed. He gone. But not before the New York Yankees picked up 3 runs on a big two-out double by Chas Chisholm and a single by Bellinger actually to start it off. So with 2 outs, the Yankees get 3 runs. At the end of 2.5, the Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. Damon is at the game and he says it's absolutely nuts here. Okay. And everybody, thank you so much for staying with me for the play-by-play. We are going to have a great time this weekend, everyone. And it's Yankees. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And let's hear from a few of our awesome guests that we had on.
Hello, everybody. This is Bip Roberts, former Major League ball player. And you're watching New York Yankee Mania. Enjoy. What a great show.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself or reintroduce myself. My name is Chef Nick. I am here for you. This is NY Yankee Mania. NY Mania for the entertainment purposes. Please smash, like, punch, stomp, jump on the like button, subscribe, share. Please do any domestic violence as you can in a polite way. You guys are the savages in the NY Yankee Mania. I am your chef to your savage to your cabbage. I will shred you like coleslaw. Let's do this. You guys are my rock stars. You guys are my chefs. I love you all. Let's rock on. We got this, baby. Chef's kiss, baby.
This is Nitya Ramachandra from the NR Media. You're listening to NY Yankee Mania. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.
And thank you to Chef Nick and Nitin and Bip Roberts, who played Major League Baseball. By the way, everyone, we've got a treat for you. Former Yankee and former Indian great Travis Hafner will be coming on as a guest on NY Yankee Mania very soon. We're going to have all that, and that's brought to you by Nitin and his sports team. And there's just so much going on here, folks. I can't keep up with everything. I will. There's just so much that we have to tell you. Some exciting news, exciting guests, exciting everything. All I really need for you guys to do is keep subscribing as we're getting closer to 2,000 subs. That's what we want. All right, we're going to the bottom of the third, and here comes the first pitch to Ewing. And here it is, and it's pop foul and out of play, and it's 0-1. He came up with a splash. This guy has a lot of potential. He's 3 for 9, a homer, 3 RBIs. His OPS is the ridiculous at 1.427. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Cam Man, and it's way up high, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. How's everybody doing on a Friday night? Here comes the 1-1 pitch. The set and the pitch. Swung on and hit foul again. So we'll do it now at 1-2. Games at AAA before debut. Ewing at 12 games. Carlson Benj at 24. David Wright at 31. And here we go with the 1-2 pitch. Up high, 2-2. Cam is going on pitch number 37 here in the bottom of the third inning. And here comes the 2-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. It's popped up in the center field, but Bellinger is going between center and left, and and it's one man out here in the bottom of the third inning. 1 ball, 1 in the third inning. Corky asked Damien, have you seen Mr. Met? All right. What a beautiful skyline. This, I have to tell you guys, gorgeous, gorgeous skyline. I'm hoping that you guys can see this and listen to us. And the first pitch to Vientos is upstairs for Torrance is upstairs for ball 1-0. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. Cam sets and delivers right down Broadway for a call strike. 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cam sets. And going on his 40th pitch. Here comes the pitch. And it's swung on and missed. And it's 1-2. And well, what you gonna do? The Cam man. And Torrance steps out. Walks around the pitcher's mound, goes onto the dirt, the grass, the dirt, and now he's back on the mound. So here we go with the 1-2 pitch again coming to Torrance, and here comes the 1-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. It's fouled again down the right field line. We'll do it again at 1-2. Cam going on 42 pitches. And Damien says, yes, I saw Mr. Met. So Corky's all happy. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And it is pop foul again on a play. And we'll do it again. A lot of foul balls here today. Notable injuries for the Mets: Polanco, Lindor, Alvarez, Mauricios, Robert Jr., Jared Young, Singer, Reed Garrett, and A.J. Minter. And Francisco Alvarez has a meniscus problem. And he's going to be out for about 8 weeks. All right, Luis Torrance, who's a former Yankee prospect. And here comes the 2-2 pitch from the Cam man, and the set and the pitch. It's grounded. Oh, it's off of the pitcher's mound, but Anthony Volpe picks it up and throws. Nice play by Volpe. Wow, that was a trick play. That ball hit off of, and again, he gets hit a little bit, and right away they go and tend to him, to Cam. He says he's all right. He's like a target. This is crazy. Yeah, it hit off the bottom of his leg. Volpe, very nice play. Very, very nice play by Volpe. You got to give it to the kid. That was a good play. Yeah, Damien, that was a nice play. Very, very nice. So we have 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, and the Yankees leading 3-0. I'll tell you, in 2 weeks, this guy's really been battled up. Unbelievable. These line drives off his foot, off his leg, off of this, off of that. And it looks like he's okay. And here we go. As I think, let's see. So one thing Apple doesn't do, they don't put they just keep the pitcher's name on there, and that's it. And this is going to be Benj. Carlson Benj is up, 235. 3 homers, and here we go. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, just a little bit high, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. If you're just joining us, everyone, the Yankees have a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the 3rd inning with 2 outs and nobody on base. And Binge has a 1-0 count. Now he has a 2-0 count. 2 balls and no strikes. 45 pitches for the Cam man. And the 2-0 pitch coming, and it's down low for a ball, 3-0. 3 balls. So you know what that means? That's the automatic strike coming up. Isn't that unbelievable? You know that if it's anywhere near, it's like an automatic strike, no matter what you do. Here comes the 3-0 pitch, and it's right down Broadway for a call, strike 1. 3-1, which in this case I don't mind because it's for us, not against us. So it's 3 balls and a strike on Binge, and the 3-1 pitch coming up. And that's right down Broadway for a call, strike 2, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The set. And here's the 3-2 pitch. And it's pop foul and out of play. And we'll do the 3-2 again. Benjamin and Ewing, great prospects for the Mets, contact hitters who put the ball in play. Absolutely big crowd, of course, at Citi Field. Let's go, Cam. Let's end the inning with a strikeout here. 3-2 pitch, and it's a line drive to left field and deep. Bellinger going back, makes a nice leaping catch, and that's gonna do it here in the bottom of the 3rd. Wherever you put Bellinger, he is just amazing. He can play. He's an all-star in any position you put this man. He is worth every penny. Every penny. This guy can do it all. Cam was like, yes. So at the end of 3 full innings, everyone, the Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. We'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, let's go to the scoreboard. So we have the Pirates 7-3 on the Phillies, top of the 6th. The Blue Jays lead the Tigers 2-1, bottom 5. The Orioles trailing the Nationals 1-0, bottom 6. The Rays all over the Marlins 6-1, top of the 5th. The Reds 2-0 on the Guardians, end of the 4th. The Brewers 1-0 on the Twins, middle 5th. We know the Yankees 3-0 in the top of the 4th. The Braves continue to lead the Red Sox 1-0 in the 4th. The White Sox and the Cubs 1-1, bottom 3. The Astros and the Rangers no score, bottom 1. The Royals and Cardinals no score, top 1. The Diamondbacks, Rockies, Dodgers, Angels, Giants, Athletics just a little bit later on. So let's go to the top of the 4th and have some fun here. All right, guys. Top of the 4th inning coming. And now they're talking to the managers, so let's see if we're able to, they have a split screen. Holmes is pitching to Spencer Jones, and the first pitch is in there for a call strike. 65 pitches through 4 innings. Through 3 innings, actually, to be honest with you. Here comes the 1-1 pitch coming. And that's a little bit outside. 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Spencer Jones. I want to give a shout out to John in Jersey. Thank you for listening. We really appreciate it. Thanks, John. And we have 2 balls and a strike on Spencer Jones. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. The set and the pitch is right down Broadway, and it is 2-2. All right, guys. I feel he's going to get a hit here. He's going to get a hit here. Let's take that to the bank. He's getting on. Let's see. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Grounded up the middle. Oh, it hits Holmes. Nobody can get the ball, and I told you he was getting on. So, you know what? That's a base hit. And so Cam got hit in the leg. Holmes. So it's 1-on-1 on that. But I did call that. That was hard hit. They're going to check on Holmes now. That was a very, very hard hit. I bet you that was close to 100 miles an hour. That went flying off of his leg. Wow. I didn't like the fact, and I'm very, very loud about it. I didn't like the fact that they started Spencer Jones with a guy throwing 104 miles an hour. Where did they get off putting him out there to fail when the rest of the team couldn't hit him? I mean, it didn't make any sense to me, and I think that really screwed him up in his first few outings. You don't do that. Why the Yankees did that, it's really beyond. I'm sorry. He's not seeing 104 miles an hour in AAA, folks. He's not. So you got to give him a little pass here. Holmes is throwing some practice pitches right now. Looks like he says he's okay, and we're going to be underway here in just another minute. And Chef Nick agrees with me, and some other people in the chat agree with me. They put him out to fail, and that was ridiculous. I'm sorry. The Yankees have to really think about, they've done some nice things this year, but I really believe, I'm calling them out on that. That was ridiculous. I would have never done that as manager. Never. And Anthony Volpe's up, check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. So it's 1-0 on Anthony Volpe. You know what, guys? I would try a hit and run here. Spencer Jones is fast. Anthony Volpe, he could hit the ball to the right side. I would definitely go for hit and run here. And the pitch is 2-0, down low, 2-0. Now, if this was going to be a pitch to hit and run, this would, well, actually 2-1. But Volpe's going to get on here. I got good feelings on this. Here comes the 2-0 pitch, and it's low for a ball, 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes to Anthony Volpe. Now, if he gets on, folks, I would let Austin Wells. He's a good bunter. I trust he could get the bunt down. Here comes the 3-0 pitch, and it's outside, ball 4. And now we have first and second, and nobody out. And pitch number 74 coming for Holmes. So there's got to be somebody warming up, as Austin Wells is going to come up to the plate, and he really needs a hit. He really does, folks. I mean, I'll settle for a bunt. I really would. I'll settle for a bunt. Here comes the first pitch. Good speed on the bases. Ball 1, down low, 1-0. It's actually great speed on the bases. You hit the ball anywhere near the gap, you're getting 2 runs. And if it goes to 2-1, I would take the chance. 9 times out of 10, he's going to strike out anyway. 2 balls and no strikes. 75 pitches now from Holmes. We have a 2-0 count. He's got to do something here. I mean, really, here comes the 2-0 pitch, and it's right down Broadway for a call strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, and it's down Broadway again, 2-2. And he's going to strike out, folks. He's going to strike out. Unbelievable. Come on. When is this going to end? Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and he swings and misses, strike 3. I mean, come on. It's so obvious. He needs to be sent down. I don't care. I don't care if they put Bozo the Clown and behind the plate. This is too much. This is too much. He looks terrible, and he kills every rally we have. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Trent Grisham is up, and here's the first pitch. And swing and a miss, 0-1 at 94 miles an hour. The 80th pitch coming up. And this is what I mean, folks. You have a guy like Austin Wells. You can't do anything with him. You can't hit and run. You can't do this. You can't do that. What good is he? I'm sorry. I got to speak my mind here. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's down low for a ball, 1-1. I mean, come on. First and second, you have 2 speedsters on the bump. 2 speedsters, and you can't move them over because you got lame hitter. That drives me nuts. That drives me nuts. Here's the 1-1 pitch to the Grissman. The pitch. And wow, they call that a strike. 1-2. That was. I would have done an ABS. They didn't. Wells is horrible. Volpe's been called up for 5 minutes, and the pitch around him to face Wells. I know. You're right. And here comes the 1-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Right down Broadway. Wait, no, the umpire calls it a ball, but Torrance wants the ABS. This is a strike, folks. Here we go. Oh, it's a strike. He struck out. Ridiculous. 2 strikeouts, and you cannot move the runner over. So now you're banking on Ben Rice. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, that's it's horrible. It really is. All right. In case anybody, you're just joining us, the Yankees nothing. Top of the 4th, 2 men out. Clay Holmes has strikeout high this year of 7 so far. The first pitch to Ben Rice is way outside for ball 1-0. This is our best chance to get a run in. Aside from the fact that Aaron Judge is up next. Our best chance. And here comes the pitch. And it is in there for a call strike. 1-1. One ball and 1 strike to Ben Rice. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And it is grounded to third. Nice play by Beatty. The long throw to first, not in time. And the bases are loaded for Aaron Judge. All rise. The judge is here. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. And here comes the pitch to Aaron Judge. And the first pitch. And it swung on and hit in the air to center field. With the right fielder, though, gets on, has it on the track. He makes the catch on the first pitch. I would have waited on a pitch, but he did not. So at the end of 3.5, the Yankees lead 3-0. And they wasted more opportunities. And hopefully it doesn't come to bite them in the backside as they lead 3-0. Let's go to NBA. The Pistons lead the Cavaliers 54-51 at halftime, as the Cavaliers lead that series 3-2. And the Spurs lead 3-2. That game is going to be a little bit later on, in about an hour, against the Timberwolves. That will go on later. And on the hockey front, we have the Sabres and the Canadiens still have to get underway. Actually, that's Saturday, so hold on a second. Yeah, there's nothing tonight. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so that is your scoreboard as we're going to the bottom of the fourth. If you're just joining us, thank you so much, everyone. Please like and subscribe. As Yankee Mania is striving for 2,000 subs. We're on our way to 1,800. We have a lot of views, a lot of viewers. Our morning show is taking off really well. Thank you. All people from Australia, India, Denmark, Italy. Thank you for being here with us as we're going to have a big weekend right here on our network. So hang in there, everyone. Thank you so much as we're going to get ready to play the bottom of the fourth inning. We're still in commercial break. How's everybody feeling about the game? As Cam right now, do not want to jinx him, but he's under control. Let's see how it goes. So there was decent news on Max Fried, by the way, everyone. Won't need surgery. He's going on the 21-day IL. In my day, it was disabled list. And they're going to reevaluate him in about a week, and we'll see how it goes. And right now they are talking to Aaron Boone with the split screen. Bo Bouchette is up, and we're going to start the bottom of the fourth, and it's outside for ball 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. And we again with the bottom of the fourth, the next pitch is right down Broadway, 99-mile-an-hour fastball, and it's 1-1. And here comes the 1-1 pitch from the Cam man, and it is blooped into center field, but Trent Grissom is right there, makes the catch. 1 man out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Oh, it's 1 out. And that's going to bring up Juan Soto. And the first pitch from Cam. Cam is going on his 54th pitch. And here comes the first pitch. The set. And the pitch. In there for a call. Strike 1. 0-1. I mean, they have every probability. Do they also say what time they go to the restroom? I mean, it's ridiculous. Probability of this, probability of that. Come on. Where do they get this stuff? In there for a call. Strike 2. 0-2. Soto and Judge hugged, by the way. It's no balls and 2 strikes. 40 home runs with the Yankees and the Mets. Strawberry, Beltran, Grissom, and Soto. And the 0-2 pitch is outside, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Juan Soto. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from the Cam man, and it swung on and missed. He gone. So there's 2 men out here in the bottom of the fourth inning as the Yankees continue to lead 3-0. Cam has 57 pitches. He's going on number 58. And that's going to bring up Mark Vientos. And the first pitch to Mark. And it's a little ground ball. Cam picks it up, throws to first. They got him. They got him, and he's hurt. Of course. I mean, this guy is like ridiculous. And he gets up after he makes the call. Now he's laughing a little bit. He's okay, thank God. And that's scary. But we have ended 4 full innings, and the Yankees now still lead 3-0 as we go to the top of the 5th. Thank you everyone for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Tomorrow night, the Yankees play at 7:15 again, and then on Sunday we go to in the afternoon. So hang on to your shirts, everyone. We got a long weekend coming up with a lot of Yankee baseball. And again, we will be here with the call, actually on 2 channels, everyone, 2 channels. So it's pretty darn good, pretty awesome. So we really appreciate each and every one of you that have been up here. I really thank you, everyone. And from YouTube Live, you guys are amazing. You really are. I can't say enough about you guys. You're terrific. You really are terrific. All right. Oh, we're going to go to the top of the 5th. Mighty Funny. Mighty Funny had a couple of nice suggestion jokes on my stream this afternoon. Chef, can't hit the like button is hilarious. Okay. That would be scored another run and Wells bunted there, but all they care about is hitting the ball out of the stadium. All right. Well, that might be true in most instances. All right. And Cam is like treading the water here with possible getting hurt. But anyway, Bellinger is up. He had a clutch hit his last time up, and there is a call strike on him as we play the top of the 5th. Here's the 0-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch is bounce foul and out of play. So it's 0-2. Bellinger kind of limping a little bit. I'll tell you, the Yankees are limping into this series. Bellinger now has 30 ribbies. 30 ribbies. There's Cam in the dugout. He's walking around. He looks like he's fine. And the 0-2 count on Bellinger. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's way outside. And it's 1-2. The 90th pitch coming up from Holmes. And we're in the top of the 5th inning. And he calls time. And here comes the pitch. The 1-2 pitch. And it is swung on and missed. He gone. He gone. He gone. One man out here in the top of the 5th inning. The 90th pitch, the 91 coming up from Holmes. And here we go. And the first pitch is a little bit low, 1 ball and no strikes. Chaz is 2 for 2 tonight. A single and a double. Maybe we could get a triple. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. And it's popped foul and out of play. And it's 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now he's fine. He's fine. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to the Chaz man, down low, 2-1. I would think this may be the last of the hitters for Holmes as he's approaching 95 pitches. This is the 95th pitch, down low, 3-1, 3 balls and a strike. And right, the 96th pitch coming up here, folks. Here comes the 3-1 pitch, way outside, ball 4, and he's going to go to first base with one man out here in the top of the 5th inning. Right now they're showing Yankee replays of the base hits between Bellinger and the Chaz man. He's had a very nice game so far, and here comes Mendoza, and it looks like this is it. And that's it. He takes the ball from home. So we're going to have a little timeout here, guys. So let's take advantage, and we will see you in a minute or so. So hang in there, everyone. We have a change in pitching. So we are in the top of the 5th with one man out, one man on. And Warren is coming in to pitch for the Mets. Times Square has the game on the very, very big screen. And Ryan McMahon is coming up to bat. And here comes the first pitch from Warren. And the pitch is down low for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes with Spencer Jones up next. Here's the 1-0 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Throw to first, he throws it away. Oh, but Chaz gets hurt in the back, and he's on the ground. Uh-oh. One of the first nights that he actually has a very good night, and now he's hurt. And he gets up, and he's okay. Jeez. The ball hit him on the back. It got away. Yep, hit him off of the number 3 on his back. That's gonna swell up a little bit. And he is walking around okay, so that's good news. And that's gonna end with McMahon up. Let's see. There's a 1-0 count, and it's grounded to first. Good play by Vientos. The throw to second, not in time. 2 outs. 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 2 So runner on second now and 2 outs. And that's going to bring up Spencer Jones. That was a nice cutoff from Vientos. He threw to second, not in time. Throw was a little bit to the wide side of third base. So, all right, here's Spencer Jones as the first pitch, and it's grounded foul. 0-1 on Jones. Man, it'd be a great time for his first home run. What do you think, guys? And the 0-1 pitch coming. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, and it is way outside, 1-1 to Spencer Jones. Spencer Jones, the 25th overall pick in 2022 from Vanderbilt. And here comes the 1-1 pitch. The set and the pitch. Nope. Throws to second. And no reaction. This is going to be the start of the Spencer Jones era tonight, guys. I just got that feeling. Here comes the pitch to Jones. Here comes the one. There's a pitch, and it's lined in the right center field, and that's going to be a base hit, and that's going to score Chaz. And the Yankees now lead 4-0. As I said, this was going to be the initial day for Mr. Spencer Jones. Last week he was there to fail, and this week he's here to succeed. So, what a difference a week makes from last Friday. That was great. That's Spencer Jones lined it up, and he creamed it up the middle into right center field. So we have runner on first and 2 men out, and the Yankees now lead 4-0. And Anthony Volpe is up, and the first pitch is inside for a ball, 1-0. Let's see if they do a little hit and run here on Volpe. Volpe's seen a lot of balls tonight. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. The set and the pitch way outside, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Chaz is trying to get loose out in the in the dugout after getting hit, smacking his number in the back. Here comes the 2-0 pitch to Volpe. Way down low. Did he check his swing? Yes, he did. So it's 3 balls and no strikes on Anthony Volpe. So this is probably going to be the automatic strike. And here comes the 3-0 pitch. And it's the automatic strike, 0-1. Now you probably get ball 4. And the guy who so desperately needs a hit if he comes up here is Austin Wells. How many times can I say this? At the 3-1 pitch to Anthony Volpe, and it is inside for ball 4, and it's first and second for Austin Wells. If anybody needs something, boy, it is this guy up here right now. And here comes the first pitch. So Austin Wells, the set. And the pitch. Swung on a little ground ball by home plate, but it rolls foul. And that's a strike. So it's 0-1 on Wells. A lot of people surrounding something here. I think Mets are retiring some stuff here tomorrow or whatever. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Wells from Warren. The set. Game has slowed down pretty much here. And here we go. And Wells, here's the 0-1 pitch. Runners on first and second. Again, good speed on the bases. Outside, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. People with Keith Hernandez shirts and David Wright shirts in the stands. It's 1-1 on Wells. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, the set and the pitch. In there for a call strike, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, the set, the look at second, and here comes the 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. Yeah, history repeats itself. He'll strike out. I have absolutely no faith in this guy. It really is a shame. I don't know what it is. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Right down the middle, call strike 3, and another strikeout. Can the Yankees continue this, guys? Excuse me. I have no words for it. I have absolutely no words for it. They have to do something, and they have to do it fast. Bring up another catcher or trade for a catcher. This is ridiculous. So at the end of 5, in the middle of the 5th, the Yankees are leading 4-0 now. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, you have Wells and Estrada, and both of them can't make a bird fly the right way in a bird cage. They really can't. Travis, Spencer Jones having the best night at the plate. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And Jake says Wells is pathetic. Cam, few innings locked down and got Mets. Well, I wouldn't go that far, Travis. The game's not over yet, so let's not count our chickens, please. Let's wait. Like Yogi says, it ain't over till it's over. So please, don't count your chickens before they hatch. All right. We're going to be ready to go to the bottom of the 5th inning. At City, Yankees lead 4-0. Let's do a fast update on the scores. If I can get to them. All right, the Pirates lead the Phillies 8-5 in the 8th inning. The Blue Jays and Tigers tied 2-2 in the 7th. In the 8th, the Nationals 3-0 over the Orioles. The Rays 7-2 on the Marlins, bottom 6. Reds 3-1 on the Guardians, bottom 6. The Brewers and Twins 1-1, bottom 7. The Braves lead the Red Sox 2-1, top 6. The Cubs lead the White Sox 3-1, top 5. Rangers and Astros 0-0 in the 2nd inning. In the bottom of the 3rd, the Royals Cardinals 0-0. Diamondbacks lead the Rockies 1-0. And later on, Dodgers and Angels. And there's a big swing and a miss by Mendez as we start the bottom of the 5th, and there is Darryl Strawberry wearing a Knicks hat in one of the suites. And this game, of course, 4-0 Yankees, bottom of the 5th inning. And here comes the 0-1 pitch to Mendez, swung on and missed, 0-2. 0-2. And here comes the 0-2 pitch to Mendez. Cam has 6 strikeouts so far. And he's on only 62 pitches. Here comes the pitch. The 0-2 pitch coming to Mendez from Cam. It is swung on and missed. He gone. He gone. He gone. That's another strikeout for the Cam man. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And they're talking about no championships in New York for a while. Only the Liberty did something. Let's see. Beatty's up. And here comes the first pitch from Cam. Here comes the first pitch. The set and the pitch. Way outside for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes to Brett Beatty. As they pan around Citi Field, absolutely crowded, of course. And here comes the 1-0 pitch, the set. 6 strikeouts for the Cam man. Here's the pitch. In there for a call strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Thanks again, everybody, for keep coming in and keeping us company right here. Here is the 1-1 pitch. The set and the pitch. In there for a call strike. 1-2. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Cam is ready, and way down low, 2-2, and what you gonna do? 2-2. 65 pitches for the Cam man. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Way up high, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here comes the 3-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. He gone, he gone, he gone. So, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th, and that's strikeout number 6 for the Cam man. Actually, number 7. And 68 pitches coming in, and he's in his 42nd inning of the season. So here's the first pitch to Marcus Semien. The set and the pitch. In there for a call, strike 1. 0-1 on Semien. 3 RBIs. Here comes the pitch, the set, and the pitch. Up high for a ball, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cam going on 71 pitches now. Here comes the pitch, way up high, 2-1. Might be getting a little bit tired. I think Tim Hill is not long for this game. It would be nice to get out of this inning. I mean, it is only guys. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and it's up high for a ball, 3-1. And here comes the 3-1 pitch. The set and the pitch. Up high for a ball. And Semien draws a walk with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. And that's going to bring up Mr. Rookie guy, Ewing. And here comes, timeout. Ewing 3 for 10, a homer, 3 RBIs. He had a fly ball his first time up, and here comes the first pitch. As Simeon takes a look at first, and that one is in there for a call strike. 0-1. Nothing in one right here on A.J. Ewing, 4th round pick in 2023. And here comes the 0-1 pitch, the set, the look at first, and the pitch in there for a call strike 2, 0-2. 98 mile an hour fastball. So let's see, is he going to nibble or is he going to come right after him? Here comes the 0-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Nope, throws to first. Nice play by Rice. It was almost thrown away. So we're going to do this again. 0-2. 75 pitches now for Mr. Cam Man. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. I think he's just going to come after him. Here comes the pitch, and it's popped foul and out of play. And we'll do it again at 0-2. All right, here we go. Game has slowed down quite a bit. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Way up high, 1-2. The count is slowly going up now on the Cam Man. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch is pop foul again, and we'll do it again. 93 mile an hour fastball. And we're going to go to 78 pitches. He's got 7 Ks, no earned runs, 1 walk, and hopefully we get 5 complete. And here comes the 1-2 pitch from the Cam Man. The set and the pitch, right down Broadway, call strike 3, 98 miles an hour fastball. And that'll do it. So at the end of 5 full innings of play, the New York Yankees 4, the New York Mets nothing. We'll be back in a flash. All right, people, we are going to the 6th inning, and the Yankees taking a 4-0 lead. And Trent Grissom is coming up against Warren, and he takes a ball outside. 1 ball, 98 runs scored with 2 outs this season for the Yankees, the most in MLB so far this year. And here comes the 1-0 pitch, and that's down Broadway, 1-1. One ball and 1 strike to Trent. As we play the top of the 6th, 4-0 Yankees. And the pitch is a little bit high, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. He's 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And here comes the 2-1 pitch. The set. And the 2-1 pitch. No, he steps out. And now he steps back in. And here comes the 2-1 pitch is down low, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. And here we go. The 3-1 pitch to Trent, and it's swung on, hitting the deep to right field, but Ginger's there, and he makes the catch. That was hit very nice, very hard, but it died at the warning track. It was a Yankee Stadium home run, I can tell you that. But we're not at Yankee Stadium, so it's an out. So there's 1 man out here to binge. And again, the one thing I got to say about Apple, their beautiful, beautiful skyline of New York City. I got to tell you. First pitch to Ben Rice is a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Ben Rice. And way outside, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Rice is back to 311, 13 homers, 29 RBIs. And here we go with the 2-0 pitch. And that one's in there for a call strike, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Warren seems to be a pinpoint pitcher. Here's a pitch that's outside for a ball, 3-1. Oh, you got a Yankee family in the front row in the Met game there. 3 balls and a strike. On Rice, here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed, 3-2. 93 mile an hour. Just an easy delivery from Warren. Looks like he's a very, very poised relief pitcher. And here comes the 3-2 pitch, and it's popped up way up in the air. Third base, Beatty under it, and he makes the catch. And it's 2 men out here in the top of the 6th. And the captain, Il Capitan, Aaron Judge, coming up to the plate. Last year, one of the years he won in the triple deck. Aaron, he crushed it. And here comes the first pitch to Il Capitan, the Golden Boy, and it is outside for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. Yep, the Golden Boy. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Up high. Nope, that's in there. A call strike, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Golden Boy with Cody Bellinger waiting in the wings. And here comes the 1-1 pitch, and that is outside for a ball, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike on Aaron Judge. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Download 3-1. This will go to 3-2, folks. Guarantee it. 3-1 on Judge. Here comes the 3-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Steps off, and he steps back on. And here comes the 3-1 pitch, and it's pop foul and out of play. And we'll do it again, now at 3-2, and as I always say, how do you do? Hey, JJW, what's going on? My friend, I didn't see you on YouTube Live today. What's going on? 3-2, and how do you do? JJ, I did get your message. I will give you a call. It's been a little bit hectic, but I will get in touch with you. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch to the Golden Boy. Popped up. Will it stay in play? No, it will not. About 30 rows in. Well, we think it's 30 rows in. Career OPS versus the Mets. Aaron Judge is third. You got Musial, McGuire, Judge, Michael Young, and Frank Howard. Minimum 100 plate appearances. Aaron Judge is third. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch to the Golden Boy. The set. And here's the pitch. And it swung on him, missed. He tied him up. Warren has done a very nice job containing the Yankees. So at the end of 5.5, it's the Yankees 4 and the Mets nothing. He really tied him up. He looks like a good relief pitcher. Let's see, some late scores would help. Okay. And here we go. The Pirates in the top of the ninth lead the Phillies 8-5. The Blue Jays and the Tigers are tied 2-2, top of the ninth. The Nationals lead the Orioles 3-0, top of the ninth, with the bases loaded and 2 outs for the Orioles. The Marlins continue to trail the Rays 7-2, bottom of the eighth. The Reds lead the Guardians 3-1, bottom 7. The Twins 2-1 over the Brewers, top of the eighth. We all know the game I'm calling. The Yankees are leading 4-0, bottom 6. The Red Sox and the Braves are tied 2-2 as they play the bottom of the 7th. The Cubs lead the White Sox 4-3, bottom 5. The Astros lead the Rangers 1-0, top of the 5th. The Royals lead the Cardinals 2-0, top of the 4th. The Diamondbacks lead the Rockies 6-1, end of 1. And Dodgers, Angels, Giants, Athletics, Padres, Mariners a little bit later on. So that is your scoreboard as we're going to the bottom of the 6th of this New York Yankee, New York Met game. So let's see how long Cam is going to go. And let's see what happens. All right, so we're going to the bottom of the 6th, and Luis Torrens is going to lead off. Cam Man has 8 strikeouts, and he has 78 pitches under his belt. So we'll see how it goes. And here we go. We're starting the bottom of the 6th inning and the first pitch. Here we go from the Cam Man. The 79th pitch. And it's in there for a call strike. 0-1. 98 mile an hour fastball. 0-1. And here comes the 0-1 pitch to Torrens. It's outside for a ball, 1-1. Another 97 mile an hour fastball. Pitch number 80. So now 81 coming up. And here comes the 1-1 pitch. And it's grounded to Volpe. Volpe takes it, throws the first in time. One man out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Nice, easy play by Volpe. Mets at Citi Field all time versus the Yankees. The first 25, they were 8-17. The last 16, 12-4. First 2.8 runs and 6.4. The OPS is a lot higher lately. And the pitcher swung on and missed by Bench, and that's strike one. 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch coming is a fly ball bloop to left field, and Bellinger gets under it, makes the catch. 2 men out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. '84 pitches coming up. And let's see, in the bullpen now for the Mets, Tobias Myers, who they got in the Peralta trade, where I think the Mets did very well in that trade. And the first pitch to Bo is pop foul and out of play. Nothing in one. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. And, ooh, wow, that could have been an ABS. That's up high. 1-1. I would have challenged. 1-1 on Boguset. He has a higher strikeout rate this year and a higher ground ball rate this year. So here comes the 1-1 pitch, and it's in there for a call, strike two. 1-2. As we play the bottom of the 6th inning, and he's going on his 87th pitch. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. A little ground ball to Chas. He eats it up, he throws it to Rice, and the inning is over. So at the end of 6 full innings of play, the New York Yankees 4 and the Mets nothing, as we go to the 7th inning. So guys, let's see what you all have to say. You're talking amongst each other. Let's see. Yes, they take out through the dugout. You get to meet all the players. Yep. 5 beers. Oh, Damon with 5 beers. Lots of luck to you. I hope you're not driving. Cam is doing amazing. 2 channels at the same time for tomorrow. We'll be calling the Mets, and Joe will be calling the Yankees on both channels. So look for that. It's something different. JJW, I answered the question. I told him I'd give him a call tomorrow. Joe is wonderful on NY Yankee Mania. Chef Nick, you going live tomorrow? Yeah, he'll be on live with the baseball game. His private show will be starting soon. The Marlins doing a great job. Not. Let's see. Travis says fries and nuggets. Some UA. Okay. Travis says he got some McDonald's. Travis says, Joe, you're having a good day on the air. Thank you very much. I appreciate a lot of the comments here, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. And we're going to go to the top of the 7th inning. And we are, well, it's still commercial though. So we'll just hang in there. All right. And here we go. Anybody have any good plans for the weekend aside from being with us? for a little period of time? Are you guys going to the movies? You're going out? You're going to a play? You're going to go away? What are you guys doing? Let us know. I'm always interested in knowing what our family chat is doing. Run on the field. Subscribe to NY Yankee Mania banner. Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. Well, Chaz Chisholm is going to lead off here. No, actually Bellinger. They showed him, but it was Bellinger. So Bellinger is called strike one by Myers. Myers is a darn good relief pitcher, by the way. He's very good. And you got Chaz Chisholm on deck. And here comes the pitch, and that's in there for a call strike two. 0-2 on Bellinger. Nothing and 2. Tobias is 0-1 with a 3.5 ERA, 21 Ks, and only 4 walks. Here's the pitch. Pop foul and out of play. And we are still at 0-2. I was very surprised that Milwaukee gave up Tobias. That's a good pickup for the Mets. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Mr. Bellinger. The set and the pitch is popped up. He was jammed to shortstop at third base. Bode's under it, makes the catch, and it's 1 out. Again, another beautiful ceramic thing of New York City. That is awesome. And that's going to bring up the Chaz Man. The Chaz Man is 2 for 2, doubled and walked. And here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a call, strike one, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Aaron Boone looking on, the bench looking on. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And it's outside, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. There's Carlos Rendon. He is Sunday's pitcher. Or Saturday's, but I think it's Sunday. And Chaz hits one foul down the first base line. It's 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. If you're just joining us, the Yankees are leading 4-0, top of the 7th, 1 man out, nobody on base, and this is where we're at. Chaz calls time, and we'll do it now. Here comes the pitch, the set, and the pitch. It is popped up again. This one stays in play. Torrens behind the plate, one-hands it and makes the catch. 2 men out here in the 7th inning. They're showing the difference of Clay Holmes as a Yankee and a Met, Dave Righetti as a Yankee and a Met, David Cohn as a Yankee Met, Dwight Gooden Yankee Met. And here comes Ryan McMahon on the first pitch. And it is a fly ball to left field, a lazy fly ball. And Soto comes in, makes the catch, and that was an easy inning for Tobias. As we go to the 7th inning stretch with the Yankees leading the Mets 4-0 as we play the bottom of the 7th inning. Well, guys, hang in there, and we'll be back in a flash.
Hey everybody, Tommy Green here, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies, and I want to thank you for watching NY Mania, and come back again and see us.
This is Johnny Salami from NY Yankee Mania. Like and subscribe.
What is up, everybody? It is Evan from NY Yankee Mania. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the show. We have Yankees news, overall baseball news, basketball, entertainment, and everything else. Come along for the ride. It's music to your ears.
I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
All right, everyone. Want to thank everybody again for being here. Thank all of our guests for leaving the wonderful responses to NY Yankee Mania. We again appreciate each and every one. Chef Nick, how you do? What's going on, my man? Dedicated on here all night long. We really appreciate it. Mighty Funny, Travis, all of you, Bronx Bomber. You name it. You guys are Damon at the game, and he's still watching us. We really appreciate that. JJW from YouTube Live, thank you. Travis, thank you so much for being here. Bronx Bomber, of course. It's been so far an incredibly good game. We are getting ready for the bottom of the 7th inning, and Cam, 6 innings, 1 hit, 8 Ks, 1 walk. Chaz Chisholm is 2 for 3 with a double. Clay Holmes 4 1/3, 7 hits, 4 runs, 8 Ks. And Cam is going to pitch to Juan Soto. And here comes the first pitch, and that's in there for a call. Strike 1, 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Cam is going on pitch number 89. And here comes the 0-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch to Juan Soto. And is in there for a call, strike 2. Soto didn't really agree on it. I think he's having problem with that hand. But you know him, he plays possum and then he hits one. All right, here we go. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and that swung on and hitting the air deep left center field. What did I tell you? Gone, goodbye. And Juan Soto has got to do it to his old team. Makes it 4-1 Mets, Yankees. Listen to me, 4-1 Yankees here in the bottom of the 7th. That was a very, very, very lazy 2-strike pitch. That was not called for. 250th career home run in the career of Juan Soto. So he hits a milestone. And he's getting an orange helmet. So it's 0-1, the count. Let's hope the bleeding stops here. That's enough. Here comes the pitch, and that's in there for a call strike to Vientos. 0-1. 0-1 on Vientos. So Cam has thrown all strikes this inning, but no outs yet. Vientos steps out. Now he steps back in. And here we go with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. It is 0-2 on Vientos. I have a feeling that Tim Hill is going to start warming up, or Fernando Cruz right away. And here comes the 1-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Vientos, and that's a bit outside. 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, it's gonna. Oh, it's Brent Hedrick, who hasn't pitched in a couple of days. He hasn't been too giddy up lately. Here's the pitch. It's grounded again off a Cam, but right to Chaz. Throws the first in time. Well, what is this? I mean, they're like aiming. Well, the Mets are looking for a review. Let's see what they say. My God, right off of Cam's leg again. I mean, what are the odds here? Enough's enough. Yeah, they got it. They got him by a big stride. It's just a matter of Ben Rice stay on the bag. You know what? He may not be on the bag. He may not be on the bag. Well, they're reviewing it. And that's the difference between, that's why you need a veteran guy in the later innings. They should take him out. Don't know, that's really, really hard to say if his foot was on the bag or not. Let's see, if the review, they called him out. Okay. This one went to the Yankees. This one could have went either which way. But Ben Rice is, in the later innings, especially in the clutch situations, they're going to have to play Paulie G. Wow, they must have dissected that replay like crazy. And now they're looking at Cam again. This is ridiculous. This guy's like a ping pong table here. So it's 1 man out here in the bottom of the 7th, with the Yankees now leading 4-1. And Cam is off the mound, and now he comes back on the mound for Melendez. This is like unbelievable. He's like target practice. It's insane. All right, here comes the pitch. All right, how many times are they going to show this now? What are they? Yes. Enough already. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Cam. The 97 pitch coming up, and it swung on and missed. 0-2. 95 miles an hour. Well, it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. No balls and 2 strikes. I'm always that one behind. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The set to Melendez, and the pitch. Way outside, 1-2. Could use a strikeout here. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Outside, 2-2, and how do you do? Fernando Cruz and Brett Hedrick are warming up in the bullpen. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. He gone. He gone. 2 men out on the 99 pitch. Well, let's see if the Yankees allow him to go one more batter. And yes, they are. Here's Beatty, and the first pitch is outside for ball, 1-0. He keeps showing the home run with Soto. I mean, enough's enough. And I think no matter what, this is the last batter. Ball 2, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. I have a feeling they'll bring in probably Hedrick if this guy gets on. And here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that's up high, ball 3, 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes. As he's at 103 pitches. Aaron Boone desperately wants him to finish out this inning. And here's the 3-0 pitch. And that's the automatic strike. And it's 3-1. 3 balls and a strike with Simeon on deck. I would think they probably bring in Fernando Cruz for Simeon. If it goes that far, the pitch is swung on and missed, 3-2. Pitch number 105 with 9 strikeouts. And here we go, the 3-2 pitch coming. The set and the pitch. It swung on and a line foul down the right field line, just barely foul. We are at 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, and it's a check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. So, man on first and 2 men out. Aaron Boone looks like, let's see if he's going to allow him to pitch to Simeon. Yeah, he didn't go. And nope, that's it. Aaron Boone is coming out. He wants Fernando Cruz. So we're going to have a break in the action, guys. So let's all take a break, go get a favorite beverage or a little dessert, and then come back for the remaining of the game. So we'll be back in a minute or two, guys. So stay tuned. And here's the pitch. Little ground ball to third. McMahon, he's going to have to eat it. And that's, here we go. Runner on first. So first and second now with 2 men out. Unbelievable. These little squeakers haunt the Yankees. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, really. All right, and here comes Ewing. Here comes the first pitch. And it's low for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. Well, you can't blame Fernando Cruz on that one, that's for sure. You do not want to walk this guy and have the bases loaded, that's for sure. Way down low, gets past Wells, second and third now, 2 outs. Why didn't they just leave well enough alone? Didn't they learn? I don't get it. It's 2 balls and no strikes. And again, Cam is jumpy in the dugout, and I can't blame him. Here comes the 2-0 pitch with second and third, and that swung on and hit foul outside of first base, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Nope. Timeout is called. Two and one. And here comes the pitch to Ewing from Cruz. The set. And the 2-1 pitch. Swung on into the right field, but Judge is right there, makes the catch, and the inning is over. So, at the end of 7 full innings of play, with the Soto homer, the Yankees lead the Mets 4-1 as we play the top of the 8th. Yeah, John. Well, because you're bringing in the same guys, and this is what happens. And, the Yankees need to score some more runs. I mean, there's no question about it. They need to score more runs. Period. Anyway, now let's score a couple homers, get a padding to our lead. Maybe Spencer Jones will do something nice. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see. Quick scoreboard. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do this. Wow, the Phillies came back. They are unbelievable. They came back on the Pirates. It's 8-8, top of the 10th. The Reds 6-1 on the Guardians. Bottom 8, the Twins, the Brewers lead the Twins 3-2. The Red Sox and the Braves are still 2-2 in the top of the 9th. The Cubs and the White Sox are deadlocked 4-4 at the end of 6. The Astros lead the Rangers 1-0, bottom 6. The Cardinals lead the Royals 3-2, top 6, top 4. Diamondbacks all over the Rockies 6-1. Dodgers and Angels no score, just getting underway. The Giants Athletics just getting underway. The Tigers beat the Blue Jays 3-2. The Nationals beat the Orioles 3-2. And the Rays beat the Marlins 7-2. So a lot of 2s on the board there. And that's your scoreboard in MLB as we go to the top of the 8th with the Yankees and the Mets. Let's see, Miracle. Okay, not for nothing. Oh yeah, John. I know we need to score more. Spencer, and I've been saying it. This is Spencer Jones's night, and I want him to hit a home run tonight. So we're going to the top of the 8th inning here. And Jones is up. And the first pitch is in there for a called strike. Jones is 2 for 3 tonight. And an RBI, so he's 3 for 15. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. Way up high, 1-1. As Tobias is still in for the Mets here in the top of the 8th. Spencer Jones stands at the plate. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. The set and the pitch is down low, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 1 strike here in the top of the 8th inning. Yankees leading 4-1 if you're just joining us. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, and it's fouled hard behind home plate. And it's 2-2, and how do you do? 2 balls and 2 strikes. I'll tell you, Spencer Jones, he takes a nice cut, man. He means business up there, that's for darn sure. And let's do the 2-2 pitch again here in the 8th inning. The set. And the Phillies have taken a 9-8 lead now, by the way. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and it's pop foul now to play. The Phillies were down, what, 8-0, or at least 7-0. They came back, and now they lead 9-8. That's why you say it's never over till it's over. And here comes the 2-2 pitch, and it is swung on and fouled again. And we'll do it again. I'll tell you, a couple of these Met bullpens, they're very impressive. Well, I knew Tobias is very good. I didn't know about the other guy. He was pretty decent. All right, here we go. The 2-2 pitch, and it swung on and missed. Strike 3, 1 out here in the top of the 8th, and Anthony Volpe will come up. And the first pitch to Volpe. Oh, they're going back to the last half inning. All right, Volpe takes a call. Strike 1, 0-1. No balls and a strike to Anthony Volpe. Volpe is 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Here comes the pitch down low, and it's 1-1 to Anthony Volpe. And here comes the 1-1 pitch. The set, and the pitch is in there for a call strike. 1-2. Tobias is going on his 20th pitch. The 1-2 pitch coming from Tobias. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-2. And how do you do? Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Anthony Volpe, and it's pop foul behind home plate, and we'll do it again at 2-2. Tim Hill warming up in the bullpen, probably will come in the 8th. And come on, Volpe, let's get a walk here. 3 walks tonight wouldn't be a bad. It's like getting 3 hits in my book. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Up high, 3-2. Honestly, I would pinch hit Wells. I would literally do that. I don't care. Bring up a right-handed hitter. I don't care. But you're stopping Volpe from doing anything because the guy swings and misses. And there's ball 4. So there's a runner on first and 1 man out. So now if the Yankees, honestly, I would do that. I would send a message to Wells. I'm sorry. I'm tired of this. And let's see. So far they're not showing anything. Let's see. They have a meeting of the minds on there. The pitching coach coming out. And Volpe's on first. Craig Kimbrell is warming up in the bullpen. And it's going to be Wells. And here comes the first pitch to Wells. I honestly am not expecting anything. And he hits a fly ball deep to left. And Soto at the warning track makes the catch. 2 men out. He don't even have a chance to hit and run or do anything. He's a complete failure. Complete. I'm sorry, folks. I can't help but be negative. It's too much now. He's such an automatic out. You can't do anything with this guy. You just can't. And now Trent Grissom, another guy who's always hungry to hit the first pitch. And let's see what he's doing. His average keeps going down and down the drain too. Here's the pitch. And another ground ball in the hole. Nice play by Simeon. Throws to first and the inning is over. And just like that, they make out 1, 2, 3. So at the end of 7.5, we're going to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Yankees 4 and the Mets 1. Incredible. The Yankees just, I mean, really, they're going to have to make some type of move. They got to do something. They cannot live with Austin Wells as their starting catcher anymore. They just can't do it. You can't do it and want to win. I'm sorry, it's not happening. They've given him too many chances now. Too many chances. I mean, let's face it, he's not exactly, I mean, he's lost. He doesn't deserve to be in the major leagues right now. He doesn't. It's upsetting because the Yankees traded all their young catchers. So what do? There's really not much you can do. There really isn't. And that's the sad part of it. That is the sad part. That they can't do much. They just can't do much with it. Because they don't have much in the minor leagues. They just don't. All right. We're going to go to the bottom of the 8th. Hey, Evan, how you doing? What's going on? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well, Evan. Yeah, that's why, it's crazy. All right, well, anyway, Fernando Cruz is in to face Torrance as the first batter. And let's get going in the bottom of the 8th inning, folks. And the pitch is grounded. Nice play by the vacuum cleaner. The throw to first in time. Very nice play by McMahon. Saved the hit. Excellent play by the vacuum cleaner. It's one man out. Really nice play at third. So as we're men out here in the bottom of the 8th, and here comes Benj. Here comes the first pitch, and that's outside for a ball, 1-0. And here comes the 1-0 pitch to Benj. And it's right down Broadway for a call, strike 1, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch is down low for a ball, 2-1. 2-1. Come on, Cruz, don't put him on now. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. And it's down low, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Come on, Cruz. 3 balls and a strike as we play the bottom of the 8th inning, and one man out, and the Yanks leading, if you're just joining us, 4-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. The set and the pitch is grounded. Nice play by Chaz. Fires to first, 2 men out in the bottom of the 8th inning. And that's going to bring up Bo Bichette. Fernando Cruz, 11 pitches, an inning, and no strikeouts, no earned runs, no nothing. So that's good. That's a good outing so far. And here comes the first pitch to Bo. The set. And the first pitch is swung on and missed. 0-1. Nothing and 1. No balls and a strike. Looks in. Cruz looks in for the sign. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Nothing and 2. Want to thank everybody that's been with us since the beginning of the game. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it is down low for a ball, 1-2. Cruz has thrown 14 pitches. He's going on his 15th pitch. You do not want to have Juan Soto come up with anybody on base. That's for sure. And here we go. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Bo. The set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. He gone. He gone. So, at the end of 8 full innings of play, it's the New York Yankees 4 and the New York Mets 1. The Phillies now took an 11-8 lead. Unbelievable. They are playing unbelievable with Don Mattingly, and I have a feeling he may just get a contract to stick around. That's amazing. They have turned their season all the way around. What a move. So the Red Sox and the Braves are deadlocked at 2-2. The Cubs have taken a 6-4 lead on the White Sox. The Cardinals and the Royals all deadlocked at 3 apiece. The Diamondbacks 7-1 on the Rockies. Dodgers and Angels no score, top 2. And the 1 Giants and Athletics no score. Padres, Mariners no score, bottom 2. Finals, the Tigers beat the Blue Jays 3-2. The Nationals beat the Orioles 3-2. And the Rays beat the Marlins 7-2. So those, and the Brewers beat the Twins 3-2, and the Rays just keep on trucking. They beat the Marlins 7-2. The Orioles and the Blue Jays continue to lose. All right, folks, we're going to head into the top of the 9th. Still in a commercial break, but we're getting there. Yeah, Mattingly does deserve a contract with what he's doing. What an amazing! I mean, the Phillies just little by little just keep. I mean, the Phillies now only 2 games out of being at 500 after the amazing feat that they were just down and out, completely down and out. So that's really what an amazing feat that they've done. Really, I mean. All right, Craig Kimbrell is coming in here in the top of the 9th. And we know that Judge definitely hits him. And it's Ben Rice. He swings and misses for calls for strike 1, 0-1. Cruise control. Yeah, it's more than likely, yeah, it's going to be Bednar, of course. Ben Rice with a 0-1 count. And here comes the pitch. Way up high, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Ben Rice, and the set and the pitch Let's see, he swung and missed, but it hit him in the foot. And they say, nope, it's a strike. He cannot go to first base. So that's it. So it's 1-2 on Mr. Rice, on Ben Rice, Uncle Ben. And we're going to try it again. Here comes the, and how about a home run now? You know, I'll take a home run now, guys. I'm telling you, after that, I think that got him mad. And let's see. Let's see if I'm right. Here, there's Ben not warming up. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to deep right field. There it goes. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. And the Yankees now lead 5-1. How do you like that one? How do you like that one? Duh, I did it again. Wow. That's because the little movement on my arm gave me the 5-1 lead. Nice, right? Man, oh man, nobody gives me any credit. Holy cow. I called another home run here, guys. Thank you. I told you it was going to be a home run. And here comes the pitch to Judge, and he lines one. Oh, great play by Bouchette. He swings and throws to first. Nice play. Awesome play by Bo. And who says he can't play defense? That was a great play. It really was a good play. Wow. Rice, he really hung in there, and he hit a big dinger. So it's 5-1 with one out here in the top of the ninth. And belly bomber, and he pops it up foul, and at a play, and it's 0-1. Judge has 16, Baxton has 15, Murakami has 15, Rice has 14, Alvarez has 14. And the pitch is up high, 1-1. Thank you, Cruz. Appreciate it. At least somebody cares. Nobody else gives me any credit. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, and it's swung on and hit foul. Just foul, and it's 1-2. I guess because everybody's just used to me calling a home run. It's okay. Again, no respect. Except from cruise control. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. And it's lined nice to Bichette again. And a nice play. And he gets him out. Give that man a contract. He's playing good defense today. So there's 2 outs here. They're hitting Kimbrel very hard, by the way. And Chaz Chisholm. Giancarlo Stanton is in the is a Giancarlo Stanton. Chaz Chisholm again. Here comes the pitch, way up high for a ball 1-0. You have that feeling, seen you call lots of homers. Yep. Yeah, I know. I'm just joking. I really am. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, and it is in there. Chaz is not thrilled with the call. So I guess they have no ABS. Or he's afraid to even ask for it. So it's 1-1 on Chaz here in the top of the ninth, and the Yanks leading 5-1. Pitches in there for a call strike, and it is 1-2. 13 pitches and 1 earned run for Craig Kimbrel. He does still throw hard. I'll give you that. Here comes the pitch, way up high. And it is 2-2, and what you're going to do? don't know. They might bring in Tim Hill now. Here's the pitch, swung on and grounded foul. And come on, Chaz, get another hit here. You got to make it at least make it a nice three hit game, and you'll take that into tomorrow. Here comes the pitch, the set. Look, the pitch. And it's lined over the head of the third baseman, and there's your third hit. Chaz makes a wide turn, doesn't go anywhere, and he is on first base with 2 outs. And Ryan McMahon, who has not hit the party so far. Chaz, great night tonight, probably the best of his night. Yankees win this one. I'm headed out. I'm wasted. Yeah, Damien, if I were you, I'd wait. You know, stranger things have happened. Like Yogi says, it ain't over till it's over. Oh, the ball gets away, and nope. Chaz stays at first. I don't know. They want to take a look at something. If it went in the, I don't know if it went in the box. Let's see. Yankees are saying something. I don't know. I don't know what that was all about, but McMahon is up. And the pitch is outside again. And it is 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. And here we go. Chaz going, and he gets picked off. Not a smart move. If you're going to go, just keep going ahead. He made the turn, so one boneheaded move. But overall, he had a nice night, but that was a boneheaded move. So we're going to the bottom of the ninth with the Yankees leading 5-1. Before we go off the air, everyone, I do want to mention, don't forget tomorrow, we will have both stations going. We have me right here doing NY Yankee Mania on here, and on our World Sports Mania Entertainment channel. You got Jason, Evan, and Chef Nick doing the play-by-play on the Met perspective on the channel. So we have 2 channels. We're making good use of it. So Yankee fans, you have a choice. Stay with me. You can go with them. You can go back and forth. The only thing that we ask is give love to both channels. If you're going to go in one, make sure you go into the other one, because you know us all. We're all one family, and we're all one channel, basically. So if you go into one, you go into the other to give love to both Yankees on one and Yankees on the other one. That's the only thing that we ask that you do. Obviously, you don't have to do that. We would like for you to do that. So, I just wanted to let you know. So we will, of course, when the game is over, we're going to start doing post-game, like I said, very soon, probably next week. And it's all because of, everything that I've been going through. But also, there's a couple of changes that I've made, that we're making, that you'll be privy of very, very soon. So hang in there, everyone. And again, I apologize about the post-game shows. But it needed to be done. I do need to get some rest, and I am thinking of many, many different ways to give you guys entertainment galore. So hang in there with us. Also, Sunday night, don't forget, we do have our wrap-up show with Major League Baseball. We talk baseball, basketball, hockey, you name it, and we will do that also. Cruise Control, thank you for, rah-rahing everybody. We really appreciate each and every one of you. So here we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. The Yankees leading 5-1. The Rays already won, so the worst case scenario is the Yankees still 2 games out. But that's okay. I mean, they are pretty well in command of the wild card. So, but the Yankees do have to make some decisions on a few things. And David Bednar is in And here comes the first pitch to Juan Soto, and it's a changeup outside, a 78-mile-an-hour changeup. Ball one. 271 now, 6 homers, 14 RBIs. He's 1 for 3 with a solo home run. And here comes the pitch, and it's outside, 2-0. Come on, Bednar, just throw the ball. Just, don't be afraid of him, man. Don't put runners on that you don't need to put on. All right, here comes the 2-0 pitch. The set and the pitch. Down low, ball 3. 3-0. Come on. Don't start with this. It's 3 balls and no strikes to Juan Soto. He's got a smile on his face, as always. And here comes the 3-0 pitch, and that's in there for a call strike. No ABS. That looked to me like a little bit outside, but okay, I'll take it. 3-1 on Soto. Here comes the 3-1 pitch, the set and the pitch. Check swing, it did go, 3-2. So, can he come all the way back and strike out? Or will he walk, or what? And Bednar sets. I'll tell you the truth, I would have started the inning with Tim Hill, a lefty on lefty. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, and it's outside, ball 4. And that's not a way to start the 9th inning that you want to end the game. Juan Soto walks, and that's going to bring up Vientos. And I'm telling you, folks, it's not over. Unbelievable. And the first pitch of Vientos is up high for a ball, 1-0. Oh, yeah. Bednar looks in, and here comes the pitch. Fouled out of play. 98-mile-an-hour fastball, and it is 1-1. When trailing after 8 innings, the Mets are 9-66 in 24, 0-90 between 25 and 26. Wow. Here comes the pitch, and it's grounded to second. Chaz for 1. Volpe for 2. Double play. 2 men out here in the 9th inning. Well done. A nice feed to Volpe and a nice throw from Volpe to Rice, and we have 1 more out to go, and we can all go to sleep happy, at least Yankee fans. And Mendez will will bat here in the 9th, and the pitch is down low for a ball, 1-0. Well, again, you guys have been super tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget, tomorrow, same time, same station. And there's a pitch, 1-1. But the only difference is we have both channels running. NY Yankee Mania with me, and World Sports Mania Entertainment with Evan and Jason and Chef Nick. So we all want some love. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, and it's popped up foul and out of play, and we'll do it again. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So wall to wall, until we get the last out here, not a bad game for the Yankees. Here comes the pitch, and it's popped foul again, and we'll do it again at 1-2. Max Fried doing a number on some sunflower seeds. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Is down low, and it gets by Mr. Wells. And we'll see. It's 2-2, and how do you do? And here comes the 2-2 pitch by Bednar. That is line past Chaz Chisholm into right field for a base hit. So the Mets are still alive. Runner on first and 2 outs. Mendez is a nice little player, I got to tell you guys. I wouldn't mind having him. I remember the day they signed him. I remember putting the short out. I got like 4,000 views on it. I couldn't believe it. All right, here comes the first pitch to Brett Beatty. And it is called strike one, 0-1. And Melendez gets second base, indifference, defensive indifference. So it's 0-1. Actually, it was a ball, and the ABS shows it's a strike. So the Yankees get that call. And it's now 0-1 on Beatty with Bednar here at the plate, ready to throw. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and fouled off on Wells. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes as Cam the man is waiting, hopefully, to get another win. And here we go, an 0-2 pitch coming up. The set and the 0-2 pitch is down low, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So he's throwing a lot of pitches here, folks. You don't want him to get to, and that he can't come into tomorrow's game. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set and the pitch is bounce foul again. And we'll do it again. Could Bednar ever come in an inning and not give up a run? I mean, come on. Here's the pitch, and there's a ground ball, and the same spot through the hole, and the Mets are going to pick up another run, and it's 5-2 Yankees. The game is not over, folks. Well, I tell you, Jake, I would have liked to start the inning with Tim Hill. When you don't have a safe situation, it's 5-1. You're 4 runs. Why does he bring in? But I think it's going to be over now. This is it. That's it. I just got the twinge, and that's it. I think it's over. So we don't have to worry. Here comes the pitch, and a line drive. There you go, right to McMahon. The ball game is over. I told you. I felt it on that first pitch. Boom, it's over. But Bednar is not exactly, I mean, he's a little bit better. He's a little bit better than Devin Williams, but still, not to be desired here. All right, well, anyway, everyone, it's a happy night. The Yankees win 5-2, and they had a really good. Chaz Chisholm had the best game of the year for himself, and it was something that they really needed. And now if we get him going, they got to do something with Wells. But you know what? I'm not going to be Debbie Down on this. Let's just be happy they won the game. Yankees are now 28-17. The Rays are 29-14. It's 2 in the loss column. And the Yankees just keep widening up the lead of the wild card, so that's a good thing. Never a bad thing. That's a good thing. So anyway, thank you so much, everyone. We really appreciate it. I will do a YouTube live sometime tomorrow. I'll put a short out. I don't normally do the weekend, but because of the fact that it's a Subway series, I will go on probably mid-afternoon, but I will let you all know if we get any news on anybody, any injury report. We will definitely let you know, and we will keep you posted with everything going on in the world of the New York Yankees and sports itself. So hang in there, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We love each and every one of you. And again, thank you. Good night for now, everyone. Happy Friday night. Enjoy and take care. I'm going to take you out with some outros. Let's go, Yankees. Love you all. You're the best. God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go, Yankees.
I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Welsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.